Hello everyone, welcome again back to this NBA Ballers on this Rama Sports channel, along with my co-host that is Ashwin. Yes, Ashwin, how are you?
I'm fine, man. How are you? How are you?
Yeah,
Happy
meeting
Sunday to
after a
you.
week. So yeah, happy Sunday to you too. So the playoffs have started eventually, and
Mhm.
so how it is going about?
It's going good, man. Like most of the games are close, so I think yeah, today out of the four games, three games were blowouts, but one game was nice. So every day we get like couple of games which are good. Yesterday also, I think the Miami Heat came back. Sorry, Miami Heat got up to a nice lead, and then the Bucks came back, won the series. So every
Till
day,
the
some days it's
halftime,
good.
I thought that Miami they are going to pull that game, but later on we saw why this Milwaukee Bucks is like getting better and better in
Yeah,
these playoffs. And I
absolutely.
think that is the first team which we got will be playing in the second round in the
Hmm.
East Conference semifinals. That is,
Absolutely, and well deserved also. Like they've played like champions. Like the first game was close in this series, but that was
yeah,
a scam that they pulled because after that every game has been a
yeah.
proper
They're around
blowout.
30
So
points lead. They are winning. Yeah, they won the game around with the 30 points lead.
mhm.
So,
Yeah,
and
well,
I think last year
it's good
Heat
to beat
was
the
the team
Bucks.
who. Yeah, it was. I think the last year the Heat which defeated Milwaukee Bucks
Yeah,
in the
and
playoffs.
last
Yeah,
year
and
with
this
the bubble,
yeah, and
the
this
Heat
year,
reached the
yeah,
finals.
yeah,
Yeah, and but I
yeah,
mean, obviously they are different teams, and it was this year only,
yeah.
right?
Correct.
No, not
No,
this
no,
year. Sorry, last year.
yeah,
But
some 6 months. Yeah,
yeah,
six, seven,
yeah, yeah,
7, 8 months.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not that long ago, but completely. I mean, little different Bucks team, much better in my opinion. Like addition of Drew Holiday, all these other spare parts that they have, absolutely, coming along well. And
Bobby
Giannis,
Portis. Yeah,
Bobby
yeah,
Portis,
Bobby
yeah,
Portis. Yeah, and even that
Bryn
Forbes,
Forbes,
Brian Forbes. Yeah,
yeah,
Bryn Forbes. Yeah, they all are
all.
coming good.
So it's a
So
good team.
let's yeah. So I think let's have our first guest for today.
Yeah.
He's from Mizoram.
Yes. But yeah, I think you're. Oh yes. Okay. Uh, your
Mizoram.
mic,
Yeah,
your mic keeps going
Yeah.
on mute. I think.
it's unmuted right
Yes.
now. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
unmuted
yeah.
now.
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So how are you, Mapia? Like tell us something
yeah,
about
I'm
yourself. Yeah.
good. Yeah, I've been playing basketball a lot. I've been playing like for the past 20 years.
Mhm.
Basketball has been a part of my life. So I'm really into basketball, right? And my favorite team right now is Lakers, and my favorite player is LeBron James. I go wherever LeBron goes.
Okay.
That's me.
So when
I
you
mean, before
started
we
this
go,
20 years back,
Bhushan, just a second, okay.
yeah, sure.
Before we go any further, I mean, like I don't have any great regrets in life because life has been pretty good.
Okay.
But one thing I regret a lot is not being able to play basketball in that Mizoram area because I have seen some visuals from that place, and
Hmm.
my God, the enthusiasm that those kids have, like it's like the kids are crazy. The basketball arenas are filled. They're playing with and oh my God, like I really, before anything happens, I really want to go one time, like once all of this is done, go there and witness one entire game and see that, feel that kind of energy, because in India that kind of energy is usually reserved for either a cricket game or a football game. It's never so much raw passion as you never find it for basketball. So like, tell us, how did that happen? Like, who are these people in Mizoram who brought basketball and like sort of put it into the culture? Like, give us a bit of idea there.
Yeah. Okay. The main thing is that people are passionate about sports here, not only basketball, football, and all those other sports.
Mhm.
Since for the sports to be like really appreciated in a country or in a state, I mean, the players have to upgrade themselves, right? They have to
Yeah,
put on a show for the spectators. Maybe
absolutely.
I think it's because of the players here in Mizoram that people are attracted to basketball. Maybe it's because of that, right?
Mhm.
Uh, Mainly, and also most of the players here are like really athletic. We are not that tall, as you can see. Most of the Northeast people are not that tall, like most of the rest of the Indians. But at least we have speed and athleticism. So
Mhm.
maybe that is why people are attracted to the kind of basketball. I don't know. that is my theory, but I don't know if it's right or wrong. Because for people to be attracted to the sports, the players have to be really good at the game, right? And they have to put on a show for the spectators. Maybe it's because of that. That means, I mean, I have to thank all the players from Mizoram here. They have really worked hard so that people can appreciate their game. Maybe it's because of that. That's my theory only. But
There's an Instagram page, right, Mizo Hoops, which I think
Yeah,
has
Mizo
more than
Hoops,
25,000 followers.
yes,
I mean,
yes.
the clips there, like I said, you know, you watch those clips and you can't believe that this is in India, that there's so much passion for basketball.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, I think all of us, at least once in a lifetime, we have to go there and watch a basketball
Yes.
game. I think even the school basketball has more fans than, you know, like what we'll have at the clubs
Yeah.
here.
Awesome here. The inter-school tournament is like very awesome here. Like all the schools are like participating in the tournament, and whenever they play, all the school students, they come to support their team. Right? It's like a mini World Cup here. You should come during those times, right? Man. It's really great.
Definitely.
Yeah, we are awaiting for the invitation from you, Mapila. Me and Ashwin will be
Yes.
there.
I'll inform you guys for sure. Yeah, I'll tell
Yes,
you
yes.
guys.
So
for
you
sure.
spoke about the speed, and also who is your current favorite, like the point guard position player? Like I think my favorite are Ja Moran and Trey Young.
Yeah.
So I would like to know from you that who is your like favorite, just one who is in great speed. Like I think Ish Smith also is a Washington Wizard. He also has a great speed. So tell me, like, who is your favorite now?
Yeah, I think my favorite point guard is Kyrie Irving. As you can see from my shirt, I have a Kyrie Irving shirt.
Okay, nice.
He's my favorite player. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I learn a lot from him. Yeah, from watching his game. Yeah.
So
Kyrie's
what do
really
you think?
skilled.
How long will the Brooklyn Nets will go in the NBA playoff this year?
It's hard to say. I mean, like they are a good offensive team, but their defensive rating is very bad, right? I think it's in the mid-20s. I think they're in the 20, over the 20 teams that are having a bad defensive ratings, right? Their offense is very good. Like you cannot match with their offense, but you cannot win by offense alone, right? Defense has to be there, right? And also, they have two big players. What if one of them get injured during the playoffs, right? So they're gonna rely heavily on their bench. They are having a good bench team, not a strong bench team, right? So I don't know. They are scary as hell, but anything can happen, right? It's a
Mapuya, one
offensive
question
and
we have
defensive
is
game. Yeah.
one discussion we keep having is, you know, like you said, Nets are really strong offensively, but quite horrible defensively, because their philosophy is that if you score baskets, we can also score baskets. So they make it sort of, you know, that sort of thing. But like you said, in the playoffs, especially when the pace is a little slower, you have to be able to, you know, say that no, we will not let you score. That little mentality has to be there. I feel that the Bucks are probably the greatest threat to the Nets. They are going to face them. I mean, provided, I mean, I think they will cross the Celtics, but once they cross them, the Bucks are waiting for them. The Bucks have been playing amazing throughout the season. I think they have got the better record in the regular season as well. Like they beat them 2 times out of 3. Do you think that series is going to be as close, or like do you think there is some advantage that the Nets have which the Bucks don't have?
I give a little edge over the Bucks to the Bucks. I mean, because Nets are having a good offensive ratings, but you never know. You have to throw the ball into the basketball into the ring. I mean, right? You have to throw the basketball into the ring, so anything can happen. Like it's like it's not gonna be a night, but Bucks are having a good defensive rating. So and also they have Giannis, you know him. He's a freak. He can do anything in the court, defense, offense, anything, right? You can give. He can take any punch you give him, right? So, and they're having Drew Holiday. He's like a tank in the. He's like a tank in the point guard position, right? So, and those backup guys, they're really awesome, right?
Absolutely.
So
I think that is a very key.
Yeah, but as we have said, Nets are scary as hell, right? They have 2 big players who are like they're going to be in the Hall of Famer right? When
True.
when their season is when their basketball career has ended, they're gonna be a Hall of Famer. Three of them,
Mhm.
right? It's scary. They're scary, but I give a little edge to the Bucks, right?
So Ashwin, we were talking about this Nets versus the Celtics game. As we all know that yesterday Jason Tatum he scored 50 points, and we saw his
Oh.
kid. He came on the court, and it was a lot of like a fun time for him with his kid. So how was it like the 50 points game? If I think Celtics, if they won that game, they might give a surprise. Don't you think so?
Uh,
Because
I mean,
the Nets
I
were
don't
on a
think
full
so.
strength team. Yeah, yeah, they were at a full
No,
strength
I didn't.
yesterday. Nets. Hmm.
I think what they basically showed us is that probably the Nets will only lose like this. Like if one of the big three has a horrible day, I don't even think it's just that. Like even Joe Harris had a horrible day. So
Yeah,
one of
good.
the big three having a horrible day, and one of the bench players who they really give the ball a lot to having a horrible day. It's not an excuse, but my God, when you watch Jason Tatum go off, like when you see his foot movement, when you see him getting in the role, having this beautiful wrist position, shooting, all that is just, it's a pleasure to watch. Like we are very lucky that we can see such pure scoring where they put anyone around him, he's able to switch around, he's able to find someone better to uh, like who he wants to guard, and who he wants to be guarded by, and then go there, attack him, get the two points, unstoppable. Like on a roll, I think Jason Tatum is one of the like most fun people to watch. Like he's so good offensively. It's really fun to watch, because defense and all is nice, but the game needs that are able to put buckets. You need to be able to score buckets.
He's missing Jalen Brown. I think the series would have
Oh,
been very interesting if
very
Jalen Brown would
interesting.
have been also there. Yeah.
Very
And now
interesting. Very
we'll just
interesting.
talk about some other games also on the Eastern Conference
Hmm.
first. We'll talk. So we'll come to New York versus the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh,
Yeah, after I think the New York Knicks they got a win at the Madison Square Garden. I think Atlanta they came back and they have like leading the series now 2-1. So what are the chances?
Atlanta's
Who's
leading,
going
right?
to? Yeah, Atlanta, New York
Yeah.
Knicks. So what do you think? You're wearing this orange, I think New York Knicks color also.
I think I'm a little color. I don't know what color this is exactly, but whatever it is, it has got nothing to do with the Hawks. I like the Hawks. I like what they did in that game 3, because they sort of shut down that middle part, and they were like, okay, New York Knicks, if you want to shoot from outside, go for it. They contested it also very well. It's they didn't let this guy. They didn't let Randall get very comfortable, and
Yeah,
I'm a
correct,
little
yeah.
interested to see what Mapu is saying, because the games here for us are 4:30, but I think 4:30 for them, there's a little bit of sunlight already there at that time,
Okay. Yeah,
so
right, right.
it
In
might be a
Mizoram.
little early for them.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
It's like the sun is already up. You have to. It's better you stay awake the whole night and watch the game because it's hard to wake up early that morning, right?
So what are the series that you are like following? Because I don't know if you watch all the games, or
Yes.
like what is it like? Have you decided that these series are exciting? Because there are some series which there's no point. Like the
Yes. Yes.
Bucks game, I think the first game was Bucks Heat was fun. Otherwise, it's been just
Yeah. Yeah.
one-way traffic. So tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about what you're watching.
I've been watching that Hawks and New York also. I think,
Nice.
yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting series, right? Both of them, they have good players, and prime Derrick Rose is not there anymore, but he's saying that if I'm not in my prime, also I can still hoop, right? He's still a dangerous player, right? You cannot leave him alone. He's still a
We are
good
huge
player.
fans of Derrick Rose, man. My God,
Yeah.
there's a love story with Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Even though he's
I
not
mean, his
MVP
story
anymore,
is-
but my God, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even though he's not an MVP caliber anymore, but he can make changes in a team,
Mhm.
right? But
Mhm.
the other guys that at a point got Trey Young is really awesome, man. Not only his 3 points, but his point guard skills, distributing the ball, giving
Yeah.
the alley-ooping the big man. He can do everything for the other team, right? It's gonna be an interesting series with all the incidents happening on and off the court. I'm eager to watching the series. I mean, like the next game. I'm very eager to watch. It's
Yeah,
gonna
if
be an
you saw
awesome
Ashwin,
series.
the New York Knicks crowd, they were chanting some name for Trey Young. Special name, you must have seen
Yeah.
that, which is not very good, but this is playoff basketball after all, playoff
Yes,
NBA.
yes, yes.
So, like
And
the
we're getting
crowd,
crowds after so long.
yeah, we
Yes.
saw 2 ejections also of the crowd. I think
Yes,
one
yes.
we spit the popcorn on Russell Westbrook and one on
Yes,
this
Yeah.
yes.
Trey Young also.
Yeah.
So crowd needs to be little careful and give respect to the players. I think not
Yeah.
very good. Like if you are getting chance after like a year, what they missed one season and they are doing this. I think they have taken some strict actions. I think the NBA.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think they directly banned. They're
That's
like,
great.
we are not
Yeah.
going to listen to this. Just bye bye. Don't come back
Okay,
to this.
now let's come to this Washington Wizards versus the 76ers, the process and the Doc Rivers.
Aye.
I don't want to talk about this, man. This is depressing for me as a Russell Westbrook fan. This is
Yes, yes, yes.
this is not how I want to
So I wanted to
remember
ask
my
that,
Sunday.
see, yeah, even today he scored a triple double. So I want to ask Ashwin, is that just scoring triple double and team not winning? Like you think what it is like? We are calling
No, I
it
mean,
the Mr. Triple Double, yeah.
Triple
Even
double
I
has
think-
got nothing to do
Yeah.
with victory. I mean, you need to have the like impactful triple double, right? Like
Yeah,
he can
like
get a
Joel
triple double in
Embiid
his
was,
sleep. He has got absolutely no issues. He's good enough to get it in his sleep also. But for the Washington Wizards to win, the other shooters have to shoot. Bradley Beal has to go off for 40 or more. I mean, because it's not like they are playing against some chump team. They're playing against the number one team in the East. Joel Embiid is the best center in the league, or maybe the top two, depending on who you're talking to. I think he's the best center in the league. Like he plays that old mentality. Plus, he's got a little bit of outside thing, and plus he's the process. He's that guy who will instigate the crowd. He'll do his acting and all those things he'll do. So, and like they have played amazingly well. They've not even given a little bit of chance to the Washington Wizards. Like I think the first game was still probably a little close, but after that they have played like a true true number one seed. Like they are showing that we are number one seed. Let me show you how this game is played. And I think
even today he scored triple double, I think, and he didn't came in the fourth quarter. I think he's till third quarter.
he played some
scored
27 minutes
36,
only, man.
36. Yeah,
27 minutes or
36
something
he
is
scored.
it's
36 point, he scored
ridiculous.
triple double. He didn't came also on the fourth. And like the Russell Westbrook, everyone was like wondering where is that player. So we know that number one, how they are playing that 76ers.
Yeah,
They're truly playing like the number one.
No doubt. And that
Like
is
we were
a credit to
counting
them
Bucks and
because
Brooklyn Nets, yeah.
I mean, I still sort of feel that Bucks and Nets are a little bit better, but I'm just because I'm not because of my heart, I've not been able to watch the Nets, the 76ers play. But you look at the start sheet, that they've done their job as well as possible. And Joel Embiid is a mismatch nightmare on like both sides. It's crazy how good they are. Also, one more thing, which is why it is a little surprising, is because the Sixers ended the regular season on a very bad note. Like last 3-4 games or something, they were losing. They didn't end it well. So,
correct.
And Embiid was also injured for a bit, but they found probably the best team who would not give them a headache. I mean, Washington, the entire season, they've not played defense. They have forgotten to play defense since the season started. And they can't stop any of the teams. Like everyone that they've beaten them just by scoring more points. They have not been able to stop any team. A team is scoring 140 points, they're like, we'll score more. But they've never been able to say that we will not let you score 100 points.
140
Like,
points.
we'll stop you somewhere. Yeah. So, I mean, all those combined, I think 76ers are, they played very well. There's no, let's not make two bones.
Can you see them in the conference finals?
They will be the conference finals because they are not facing Bucks or Celtics, right? Sorry, Bucks or Nets. So
Nets.
They've got that little bit of an easier route. Who will they be facing?
Yeah, then Doc Rivers.
Hawks or
New York
76ers.
Hawks. Yeah.
Sorry, New York or Hawks. And both of them are.
Easy.
Yeah, I think because they've got the length on defense and on offense.
And
I think they've
absolutely playoff experience. Yeah.
True,
so
true.
let's turn. Yeah. Let's come to the Western Conference now.
Who's in the Western Conference? Yes, Western.
Yeah, Western. Let's talk about my favorite team now. No. I'm not talking about Lakers.
Man, your favorite team is playing like shit. Okay, like you guys are very lucky that the Chris Paul has gotten injured. I feel they need to because like Lakers, if you have AD and LeBron right on the team, they should be dismantling a Phoenix Sun team without CP3 by a lot more. They should be imposing the way. They should be like, no, we will not let you do anything. But they've sort of kept the. I mean, I know that they've not played very well. But okay, Bhushan, you tell me this: are you not disappointed by how the Lakers have played till now?
See, in the regular season
mean-
game, I saw a game against this Phoenix Suns in which LeBron and AD both were like they were not there, and the Lakers easily won. The second match, I think they lost before this playoffs. But now I think the story is the same like we had last year in the playoffs. Like they keep all the fans on their feet till the last last quarter, last 2-3 minutes. Like we keep like, "Bhai, jitega ki nahi," and after that eventually win. But there is I think, no chemistry, nothing, no connection, nothing, because both these players, they have come back after the injury, so there is no connection. Then THT used to play in the regular season. He's not getting those minutes. Means why is he in the team? That is also one question, because he's not getting the minutes. Alex Caruso, I think the KCP is injured. That is a very big loss. I think he might or he might not play in the game 4 now. And I think when KCP goes and Alex Caruso comes, but still he's not that much like effective in front of Devin Booker and others. So we saw how Cameron Payne, I think he's playing good for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Like
Cameron
Payne, I think he was selected with this Satnam Singh, I think, during this same class.
In the same draft, also.
Same, yeah, because while seeing that
Okay.
1 in a billion, I think he was
I remember
along
Cameron
with him.
Payne from his dancing sessions in OKC. Like he was Russell's backup dancer.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All dancers, this Dwight Howard and Javel McGee, we saw they're gone to some other teams. Today he got some minutes. Javel McGee, finally he got some minutes.
It was a blowout, a proper blowout today.
Blowout,
The
yeah,
Portland
blowout.
game.
So
Yeah.
I'm keeping a close, coming to this Western Conference, keeping a close eye on this Portland versus Nuggets game, because whoever like wins and comes, like last playoff we played with Denver and Portland both, so it's good to see them battling with each other. And I saw this as you spoke about this Derrick Rose in the Eastern Conference. So I feel according like some similar player, I think Carmelo Anthony. At this age, he's playing very good basketball. What do you think about Carmelo Anthony and the Portland Trail Blazers?
I mean, they're good. The only thing is that I don't see there's nothing different. This is how the Blazers have always played, right? So what I told last year, we can replay that same thing and it'll be still valid, because they
saw
play the same way.
Norman Powell, he scored the most points, and the other two like Damian Lillard and McCollum, they didn't score much. So they have got some other like playmakers now in their team.
Yeah, this is very odd, right? To have Dame Lillard go 1 for 10 and the team still end up blowing the other team off. That's crazy. That almost never happens. So it's fine. I mean, Norm Powell is he's not a dud. He's a proper stud. He showed that when he played with the Raptors in that championship series.
They should have not.
He would come up clutch in those days. Yeah, I mean, I think the Raptors blew up that team, so it's fine. But it's a good addition for. It's a good addition for Portland also, to get Norman Powell, be able to get that person who's strong on defense, who's got that scoring and that touch he's got. He's got that that I'm going to score sort of mentality. That's good. But this is like one of those off days where Dame doesn't score yet the team manages to blow out the other team. So that's. I don't.
So even in Denver Nuggets, they got some new additions, and like the late addition was Austin Rivers. We know, so Austin, he was playing good, but today he didn't play.
Game three, he just showed up. My God, he showed up as ready as possible. He was Marcus Morris. Then he became Marcus Morris in the Clippers against the Mavs series. I think that is the more exciting series where we have proper superstars on both sides. Again, Kawhi, PG-13, and. What's his name? I mean, obviously, Luka. I can't believe that Kristaps has become one side piece, but Luka is doing crazy.
Yeah, that's a big surprise. That Kristaps, he was my favorite player, one of my favorite players, but he's not performing at his level. Like he was once All-Star also, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that one injury has just sort of derailed his career, which is a little sad because we because we saw like maybe an upgraded version of Durant. Like Durant is 7 foot and does all these things, and we have Porzingis who's 7'3" who can do all these things. So it's like we got an upgrade on Durant, but didn't happen. It's a little sad, but Luka has done amazing things those first 2 games. What do you feel about that series?
Luka and this Clippers, I'll tell this Luka versus Clippers because he's the only one who is running the Mavericks currently. So I was expecting 3-0 for Mavericks, but we got a surprise win from Clippers on their home court of this Dallas. And we all know what the Dallas crowd can do. I've seen that in the past. So just awaiting like what this series might turn out because they're not performing also, the Clippers. They're not performing as per their mark. I thought Kawhi Leonard and this Paul George, they might give some win and this happiness to the Clippers fans because the Clippers are called the chokers also by the Lakers fan. So I thought they might win and come to the conference or something, but they are not looking good. But finally got a win. So it was said that the first team to win at Staples Center was Lakers and not the Clippers. When Clippers got the home court advantage this year. So let's talk with our guest also. Yeah, about the Lakers. Let's talk to our guest.
Yes. Oh God, I have to listen to Lakers. 2 Lakers fans now.
Yes. Yeah, Mapia, talk about something about LeBron James and the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they're good. I mean, like they don't start off as like the year before. The year before also they had. I think they had the first game they had lost the game. This year also. If they play bad one game, that doesn't mean that they're going to play bad for the whole of the series and the whole of the playoff, right? They might. LeBron is just like recovering from his injury, and he's playing with his teammates again. And he needs to be on the court. He needs to be on rhythm on the court with his other players, right? So that is going to happen, right? They're gonna get better and better with each game, right? LeBron is there. LeBron is there to. Even KCP is out, but other players will be there to step up. Like Talon Horton is there, Wesley Matthews is there, right? Caruso, he's a hustle machine, right? He hustle for the ball every time, right?
Kuzma
Kuzma is also there, right? Kuzma, everyone can step up to the plate when needed, right? So LeBron is a great leader. I think he can lead them to the championship again this year.
Yeah, we have just got a comment from Huma. He said that once the LeBron he comes on the bench, the scoring stops for. But we saw a playoff comeback from LeBron, like we saw in the last game.
Yeah.
He was dunking the play. It was
Yes.
like a treat to watch for all the crowd. Like even I was amazed कि क्या हो गया इसको भाई अचानक से इसमें कहाँ से कुछ शक्ति आ गई because we didn't see this kind of LeBron for a long time. Like for at least 2-3 months, I think. What we know LeBron, how he was like, suddenly what happened to him after the half and we won the game. So it was a big surprise. So I'll pray to God that ऐसे होने दो. LeBron should stay healthy and we should go ahead.
Yeah, LeBron. If LeBron is healthy, there is no way. I mean, that might be too much from me, but I think there is no team that can stop the Lakers because they have Anthony Davis at defense. Drummond is there. Drummond is an underrated defender. He can defend a lot, and also he's a post player. They have a post player. Anthony Davis is a post mix player. Right? He can go to the key and he can go to the elbow. He can post from the elbow. He can post from the at low, and he can shoot from the mid range. He can do everything from the court. He can shoot 3 points from the court, and LeBron will be there to be a point guard for the Lakers. And I think if everything goes well, Lakers will be the champion. That might be coming too much from me, but that's what I think. That is my opinion.
Okay, now talking about...
I have one question about the... can I ask?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You said that you've been playing for 20 years, right? Give us an idea, right? Like, what is it like playing there? I'm sure you've played throughout India also. You've played at other places as well. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So where have you felt that, that same energy, that culture? Because in India, the major problem, at least what I feel, is that like you have huge crowds and you have huge attention given to others, basically cricket and football, but maybe basketball is not, it's sort of probably still seen as a, like a bourgeois sport or a sport for rich people. I mean, I know that there are organizations working to break down the things, like get basketball into the grassroots. But tell us a little bit about your travels throughout India. Who are some players of the Indian team that you've played with, and like what is it like going across the nation playing, and like who do the Mizo ballers follow? Like who's their favorites, and like because in India we mostly go nowadays, the young kids just want to shoot threes. They're like
Yes.
Curry. Like there's no more
Everyone
Kobe.
is Curry.
It's Curry. So give us a little bit of idea about that.
Yeah, I've been playing in this Mizoram Premier League, and I've represented my state in the national level during the under 16 when I was way back. I don't know which year, but it was way back. So I stayed in Delhi. I played there at the some basketball courts. I went to Sikkim. I played there also. So there are lots of. I mean, the skills is different, but everyone I played with, they have a passion for basketball. The only thing is that we don't have a proper system here in India, so the player can develop. What will happen to a player if they can make a living out of the game, right?
Absolutely.
They will push themselves to the limit. Everyone will push themselves to the limit. So if we have that proper system everywhere in India, everywhere I play, every player I played with, they have a passion for the game. They will do it on their own, even if they are not gonna win. Even if they are not gonna earn million and million of dollars playing the game, they're just gonna have fun playing the game. Even if they're just gonna have fun playing the game, also they have a passion for the sports. And like, if there is a proper system here in India where players can earn a living from the game, I think basketball will grow. Basketball will be like basketball will grow like so much that it'll be one of the main sports here in India, because everyone has a skill set. Like in most of the people from the Northeast we are short, but we have speed and we are athletic. But the people from the rest of India, they are tall and they're told they can shoot. They're also athletic, right? So with the combination of that, we can make a good league out of India.
Correct.
I think, right? Yeah, we can. With our combination, we can make the game of basketball very beautiful here in India, so it can grow, right? So I think that is the main point here in India, that basketball doesn't flourish here.
So how did you why did you pick up a basketball? Was it because it's cool and all the girls are like, oh my god, basketball player? Because I know that's the truth in a lot of places.
Actually, I started playing.
You can say the truth. It's all right. We'll believe you.
Was in college. Before I used to play football when I was in middle school, high school, higher secondary. I used to play football a lot, right? So I used to present the school team. I was in Delhi. I was in Hamdard Public School, and I played for the school team as well. I didn't play basketball at all, but when I went back to Mizoram, I don't have any friends to play football with. So one of my friend David, he used to call me up and said, we have to play basketball. You just cannot stay at home. We have to play, right? And I just follow him and I started playing, and that is how it started for me. Like
the 20-year-old journey started.
Yeah, that is how it all started. That is how my journey started, and till now I'm in love with this game, right?
Good. So I would like to tell.
Got a comment which saying there should be a basketball league in India like IPL and ISL to encourage India ballers. Absolutely.
Yeah,
We've been begging
definitely.
the association to do it, but they don't listen to us. So maybe you guys can tell them. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe, yeah, because here in Mizoram also we can have that Mizoram Super League, right? And we are having the Mizoram Super League right now. Maybe you've heard of it. We used to
definitely
take even a state like Mizoram can afford a Mizoram Super League, and we can afford a player from USA, like foreign players from Brazil and all those. They come to Mizoram and play here. Even if we can do that, why can't I mean, like the main head of basketball of India, why can't they do that? I mean, I give a lot of credit to Mizoram Basketball Association for organizing such a wonderful event every year, right? But because of the COVID, I mean, this year, I don't know what will happen, but we have been able to do it for the past 6 years. So I think that kind of league can. I wish it would happen here in India. So everyone will
Definitely.
have a chance. Everyone will have a chance to showcase their skills. I wish that would
Yeah,
happen.
talking about skills, I think Rama Sports always keep encouraging all the kids and other players also
Yes, yes.
by keeping putting a lot of this sessions and lot of competitions, online competitions. Like I have seen, I've gone to one event
Yes,
of Rama
yes.
Sports where they gave scholarship also. So you cheers for Rama Sports also and Miss Veena for putting up such a big show for all the ballers in. Like she goes and travels around Mumbai and other places. So we are looking forward for Rama Sports program at this Mizoram. So we, even me and Ashwin, we would come along with the team and we like to meet and encourage all the players over there.
They'll be awesome for you guys to come here because
Yeah, just
uh,
awaiting for the pandemic to get over. Yeah, we all are waiting for
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm eagerly waiting for you guys to come here.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ashwin, we'll just talk about the other two match series in the Utah Jazz series with the Memphis
Oh,
Grizzlies. Yeah.
absolutely. I think the young boys in the Grizzlies, they've shown a lot of fire. I mean, they are against the best team in the West, but they've not given up. They've not. What is the word? They've not given up and been like, oh, woe is me, I'm going to lose and all that. They've kept it competitive enough so that as viewers, we don't feel bored, right? Like there are some games where, like I said, the Wizard series and all this, like it's really horrible to see one team dominating it completely. But Grizzlies have shown fight. They've kept the game close. They've made it interesting. They've played physical defense. They've gotten beaten down, but they've come back again. And it's as an NBA fan, I think that's all you can ask for an interesting series, for a series which doesn't make you yawn or doesn't let you get bored. What did you feel about the series? Do you think if Grizzlies have any chance? Maybe can they win one more game?
So I think I was looking for like Utah Jazz. We know it was at the top of the Western Conference, and I thought that Golden State Warriors should come and play, but Grizzlies ने कुछ भी कम नहीं छोड़ा. We saw that they gave a surprise the first game win, and after that the Utah Jazz, they are coming back. So Grizzlies, I said a few minutes back that Trey Young and Ja Morant are my young favorite this point guard. So I'm very like when he starts playing, he's so calm, and once he erupts like Ja Morant, he's amazing. And they have got other players also. There's some Dylan and there is that white guy who just puts that 3-pointer. I just like
Grayson.
Grayson. Yeah. So they have got some good attack also. So I think they will give a good fight back for this Utah Jazz. Let's see what this series comes up. But it's a very interesting series. Nobody
Very interesting, very competitive, very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive. I thought number 1 and number 8, it won't be so competitive. But this year, I think all the series, Eastern Conference, Western Conference, as we saw this Brooklyn Nets, we thought that it will go 4-0 sweep to Boston Celtics. But yesterday, after this win, Jason Tatum scoring 50, I think all this series this year, we fans sitting at home and enjoying all this series. Very good. And I think after the first game, yesterday against Star Sports, they televised this game, Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks for all the fans.
I heard that. I was catching it on the League Pass, obviously, but I heard that Star Sports cut the last part of the broadcast. I don't know, like the last 5 minutes or something. They did not show it. Somebody, I read some comment on Instagram. You saw the whole game there.
I was watching it on Star Sports Select. So if they are talking about Star Sports, because it is televised on Star Sports and Star Sports Select. So I chose the Star Sports Select thing because I always watch anything on Star Sports.
What is the difference? What is the difference between them?
No difference.
Penny difference. I was all कुछ नहीं है.
नहीं penny का कुछ नहीं. It comes in the same pack, but I prefer watching on Star Sports Select. It shows some good games also, other games also, cricket games and other. So I prefer watching on Star Sports Select. So I saw it both, yeah. And at 11 o'clock exactly, I saw that some cricket was going on. Then I was shocked. Arey baba, kya ho gaya abhi? Then at 11:01, I took a screenshot again. Again, it was cricket going on Star Sports Select. And at 11:02 exactly, there's NBA. They started this broadcast. So I was said, okay, baba.
I don't know why they do that, man. Like, Like people were so happy that Star Sports has started broadcasting it, and then they go and do some nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, even I read many messages. They all were very happy that some of them. I get many messages
Yeah.
from a lot of fans that they think that I belong to this NBA India and Star Sports. So they keep asking me, ki, are we going to get all the matches? यहाँ ये कहाँ पे दिखेगा, वो कहाँ पे दिखेगा? Then I tell them that there are very few matches on Star Sports. They are going to showcase. So I keep watching it on this NBA League Pass. And like you said in the last episode, that it comes for 99 per month. So I give that advice to everyone कि जाके 99 rupees का per month का देखो, 2 ही महीना बाकी है. I just tell the exact line which you said in the last episode कि भाई 2 महीना बाकी है, 99 rupees का 2 लेके और पूरा final
200 में आराम से बैठ के देखो.
हाँ बस same lines. So to all the viewers again, Ashwin, one more time.
Again, one more time. Yes, देखो 99 rupees है, 2 महीना बाकी है NBA season का. बैठ के आराम से देखो. You can watch 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, all at the same time. You can.
Anytime.
Ashwin sir, where are you from? I'm from Kerala, sir. The humble state of Kerala. What was I saying? Yes, did we not cover the series? Did we not talk about some series? I think we've talked about all the series.
No, Clippers. Yeah, we spoke about all the series.
We spoke about the Clippers also. Clippers, yeah, sir, card accept nahi kar raha. Oh, yeah, I think you need some. You need that international card or something. I think who was telling me this last time that वो international credit या debit card चाहिए. अच्छा, and you transfer the money to Bhushan and ask Bhushan to do it. He'll do it for you.
हाँ बस.
I think they were taking some. Which I think UPI भी शायद ले रहे थे.
Even I
पता
don't
नहीं.
have it.
I
I don't have a. Yeah, I don't have an international card, but how I was able to do? I don't know. Maybe Apple. I use an Apple phone, so Apple payment mode. I was able to do
Apple payment
by
mode. हो सकता है.
Yeah, this because I don't have
But,
international
we should work.
card or debit card. Yeah.
Or you guys just go to NBA India Instagram and just spam them and
हाँ.
tell them कि मेरा card accept नहीं कर रहा, मेरा card accept नहीं कर रहा. Oh, remind them that this has to be solved. ये क्या है यार, हमको we have to watch basketball games. What else will we do? Of course, I took the 999 वाला start of the year वाला thing only. So yeah, maybe a special priority for people like me. But
So,
we have a game today. We have 4 games today. We have the Knicks game, we
Yeah.
have the Clippers game, and Brooklyn game, and I think one more game is there. But yeah, I mean, it should be fun. Oh, Lakers game is there, of course. How could I forget? So stupid of me. Just
At 1
have it
o'clock,
there
the
on the
first
side.
yeah, the
first game is Lakers
first
game.
game. First game is Lakers versus.
Oh.
I was like, Aji, I thought it would be today morning, Sunday morning, but then when I after the last game, they said they have 2 days leave. तो मैंने बोला ऐसे कैसे 2 दिन का छुट्टी हो जाएगा. तो it was like 1 o'clock का today, तो early morning game they have. So I'm very happy for them. Come on, yeah, Lakers, go Lakers.
Nice. I think they should be winning. I don't see like there's like Booker can't do the killing that he used to do against like without CP3 to like take some load off. So I think it should be an easy Lakers victory. I mean, I don't see any chance like what happened with Jason Tatum. I don't see that because Lakers are definitely much better defensively than the Nets. Like they can definitely stop them. Okay, yeah.
The commentators
I think that's all.
saying that Lakers are the number one defensive team, number one defensive team. पर कभी कुछ दिखता तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Yeah, कभी कुछ दिख रहा. But still they say क्या number one defensive team. I keep wondering क्या कौन सा defensive team. I think in the last game he also came. Montrezl Harrell he came immediately got this foul. I think personal foul he got.
Montrezl Harrell also they've not played that much. I don't know.
They played only.
They played. Gasol they played more.
Yeah, you saw that Jay Crowder and LeBron James, some love scene going between them. So interesting things going in the NBA playoffs. So I think for all our viewers, like this was episode 3. We'll catch you all in the episode 4. So Ashwin, just
done. I'm sure the Lakers will win. I think that should not be a big problem. But yeah. That is it. That's the show for today.
Yeah, and everyone, if you want to catch after the game anything special, you can go and watch Ball is Bay.
Absolutely, please, please come on Instagram. We discuss the games after the games at 10:30 every single day, unless the games go over to a little bit more. But 10:30 a.m. IST. Please come join us. We discuss the games. Me and my co-host, and we have other fans also. We ask them, what they felt like and all. And till then, you go and tell NBA India, "Mera card accept nahi kar raha hai. Tum log kyun accept nahi kar rahe ho mera card?" And let's see if we can bring about some change in the system. Aur kya hai hamara kaam? And of course, man, like Bhushan again, great job. That's it for today. We'll catch you again next Sunday.
Everyone.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe to Rama Sports. Not only do they have amazing content like this, but they also have amazing contests, and there's contests going on right now. So you should go check out their Instagram. Will be there in the
online
description somewhere.
challenges.
Go check it out. Rama Sports Online. You can just search for it on as soon as you type Rama Sports, you'll get. There'll be only one channel. That'll be their channel.
Sports, yeah.
Go check it out. Go check it out. They've got a contest running mostly throughout the year. And once this whole thing gets over, then they have their tournaments as well. So